Good afternoon, sophomores. Happy Wednesday. Today is kind of going to be officially day 2 of our essay, our comparative essay, the Frankenstein and Edward Scissorhands essay. I know Friday, we all should have shared the document with me, the document that your essay will be in. We should have shared that on Friday. If you haven't shared that, do that as soon as possible, like right now. Yesterday, Tuesday, we watched a video on how to interpret the rubric, understand the directions, and then some other options for brainstorming. Today, this video is going to show us all a bit more for organizing and brainstorming, and then actually beginning our essay. So beginning the introduction paragraph. And there's a lot of helpful sentence starters in this video too, and on the Google Docs for us to use as well. So on our screen is our shared Google folder. So I'm going to walk you back again. On the left side, you probably have to click shared with me, or maybe it comes up right away. I'm not sure, but we do need to open our 4XY triple creature feature Google folder. All kinds of stuff in here. This is the directions, right? These are our directions. Who's at fault for destruction? The creature or the creator? Use details from Van Helsing, Edward Scissorhands, the excerpt, and then, of course, we have to compare and contrast mood, tone, theme, and characters, right? And there's our rubric, our works cited, and honor code will be coming shortly too, because we'll have to copy and paste that in the end. Okay, let's toggle back to the organizers that were presented. So this visual was presented to you on Friday, right? We're comparing 3 different pieces, focusing on these skills, okay? Yesterday, I introduced you all to this like 3-column chart, okay? Today, I added a bit more for us, maybe structured it. I also filled in some of the gaps for a possible claim statement, right? Because our claim tells the reader everything that we're going to discuss. You could almost call it a thesis statement because this is a formal essay. So here is one possible claim that you are welcome to take from. After comparing the characters from the movie Edward Scissorhands, from Van Helsing movie clips, and the excerpt Frankenstein, and after contrasting tone, mood, and theme in each, I have discovered the creature is at fault for destruction. Okay. Yesterday, I do believe it said, I believe and then you would type the creature or creator, whoever you decided, is at fault because of, and then I told you to list 3 things. You could do similarities between mood, tone, and theme. Okay, there's another possible claim statement. Okay, this one right here is just a bit more structured. This one is very basic, but they both do the same thing and they're both correct. So you're welcome to steal from either. I use steal in a good case. So again, we're comparing mood, tone, theme, and characterization for each one of these. So we were working on that yesterday. Maybe we're working on it some today. That's perfect. I'm going to toggle back. We're still in our shared folder. Comparative essay sample. I have added this in now for us all, and I want you to steal from it, right? We're learning structure. I'm modeling how to write structured paragraphs for our essay. Everyone, again, should have done this already and shared with me their document. That should have been done on Friday. This is a couple different ways for us to structure our essay. So let's focus first on the introduction. So we always have to have a hook in our writing, right? And that's where we really kind of struggle the most as young readers because it's so abstract, that idea of a hook your reader, something creative. So you're welcome to steal from mine. I have a couple examples. People are often judged solely on appearances. One's inner beauty comes later, if lucky. The idea remains, what if, as a society, we cannot get past the outer image? Okay, so this is one possible hook. I'm hooking my reader, right? Because Frankenstein and Edward Scissorhands and everything we saw, he wasn't good looking. So that's kind of a reference to them. There are so many different ways that you can hook your reader. I like to always tell my students to begin with the word imagine. Imagine. So imagine being held responsible for your parents' mistakes, right? Because that kind of references our prompt. So there's another way to hook our reader. So these are a couple different hooks. And I'm going to toggle back to my organizer and I'm going to choose one of my claims, right? Because a claim is the last sentence of your first paragraph. Okay. And I'm going to change this all. I like Arial. Let's use Arial and size 12. Okay. So I know my claim is in blue still, and that's fine because I want to help us structure. Now let's look at our first paragraph. Paragraph number 1. I chose to introduce my characters in my first paragraph, in my first body paragraph. And I'm going to characterize them in this paragraph too. So this is the paragraph where I introduce and characterize the different creatures. Here is my sentence. You're welcome to steal some of these. There are many similarities between our three pieces: Edward Scissorhands, the movie, film clips from Van Helsing, and Shelley's excerpt from Frankenstein. Period. All of our creatures shared similar, and this is where you describe and characterize each creature. You can also continue to answer the question about why the creature or the creator is at fault. Okay? Continuing on. I will need a paragraph comparing mood and or tone, right? The differences, here's another sentence starter. The differences between our three pieces hide within the details. For example, you can say the tone in Edward Scissorhands. I'm going to say the mood. Mood is easier for me, maybe for you too. The mood in Edward Scissorhands is clearly, but the mood in Van Helsing is, right? So we're comparing all of these different skills while answering our question about who is at fault. And then we have a paragraph on theme. Again, we're comparing the theme. And our conclusion. In conclusion, after revisiting our many monsters, similar tones, mood, and themes throughout all three, and you're just kind of summarizing or elaborating on your claim statement. But we'll talk about the conclusion later in the week. Today, our goal is introduction and starting on our body one. Okay, so again, our goal today is continuing with our organizer and beginning to write our introduction paragraph and our first body paragraph. You're welcome to go on ahead, but this is what we're doing today. Okay. Have an excellent time. Ask questions in the chat. Thanks, guys and girls.